I got time, I got Wi-Fi, and I got horizontal mode. What's the difference? I don't know. It's part of experimenting and finding out. You know? All right, so I'm live and doing a quick Q&A. I guess I'll talk about trying and experimenting and throwing stuff on the wall and see what sticks, and then whatever sticks, you kind of go down that rabbit hole. Here I'm experimenting with YouTube live horizontal. Lately I've been doing vertical, and it's cool. It's one of those things like, what's the difference? There's nothing like going down the rabbit hole and finding out. As far as me talking, it's the same thing. What I'm talking about is the same thing. The experience for the viewer is different. As the screen is wide, it's not tall, maybe it's a little less intimate, it's a little less like up close, but then again it could be a little bit more of a connection because it's a wider shot. I don't know, you tell me. If you're watching this on the replay, because it's probably what's going to happen, nobody coming in here right now, so any views that I get are going to be on the replay. This is a Q&A though, so if anybody does come in, I'm here to answer any questions that anybody may have. The content that I talk about here as of recently is my personal development journey, what I've been doing, the progress I've been making in a short period of time by just applying these basic universal rules. I'm sharing my experience, my journey, my progress, and also encouraging you and hopefully inspiring you to share your journey as well. Because if you're watching this, chances are that you've already started. You've had the curiosity. Now you're using your courage to actually try these exercises of improving yourself, and then they work. Okay, that part. The part of they work because you're gaining the wisdom because you're going the hard way route. Personal development is the hard way route, not going the easy way like we're typically taught. This is the hard way, the difficult way. The doing the things you don't want to do when you don't want to do them, but you know that you should. You build discipline, you gain confidence, and there you go. That's the momentum. That's the pebble that starts rolling, the snowball effect that starts going. Now you're bringing a more disciplined, more confident version of you anywhere and everywhere you go. So anything and everything you do is of a higher quality than who you were before you started going up this road. That part is what you come on here and you share, because it's your duty and obligation to share to help evolve humanity. Just like someone helped me evolve by sharing a video on here that triggered me and clicked me and caused my curiosity, excuse me. And then I used my courage to try it and it worked. You do the same. You inspire someone else, they do the same. And you get credit for that. It's kind of like a pyramid. Not a scam, but just a pyramid where you pass it on to, someone pass it on to me, I pass it on to somebody else, you pass it on to somebody else, and it starts kind of growing like branches, and you start benefiting the good karma for helping someone else out. You help them out, you get back what you put out. So you put out goodness into someone's life, you're gonna get that back. Now, if they do the same thing to one or two more people, they're going to get goodness in return, but so are you, because you were the beginning of that. Had you not inspired that person to go inspire others, it wouldn't have happened. So you inspired that person, they inspire others, you also get karmatic credit for that. You also get goodness out of that. So it's just a win-win, and if you don't do it, which I think even if you tried to do it for that reason, I'm gonna go better myself so I could better someone else so it could better me. By the time you go down that whole style or that whole, what do they call it? That whole plan, you'd be too like amazed and impressed on how just this works automatically. So even if your motive was that originally, you wouldn't be able to last long before you'd realize, man, forget that, I'm just doing it for me, and of course I want to help out other people. Your motive would change, your whole plan would change completely, even if you did, so it's almost silly to think about it that way, but I guess you could. All right, so we're here throwing stuff on the wall and see what sticks. We're trying. Usually by now I'd have 1 or 2 or 3 people in here, but it looks like not It doesn't show. I don't know if anybody is in here, excuse me. Tap the little heart button somewhere if there is one. And then 2, hit the like button. It'll show me that someone's in here. It shows that no one's in here, so I don't think no one will hit the like button because no one is in here. I've been on here for about 5.5 minutes and not one show up. I don't see. That's what I'm saying. This is where you got to experiment. If you're early, if you're new, I should say, to sharing your journey of personal development and creating content, this is where you experiment and you try. I've been doing vertical lives all week, all last week. Some told me, hey, go horizontal, see what happens. Maybe my long format videos are going to be horizontal. If that's the case, I'm going to finish this up and just shoot a horizontal video, and upload that. I haven't done that in a minute, and I know I should. I had some on auto upload, but even that's a little just experimental, trying, just getting the message out. Let it do what it's gonna do. Even this one, nobody came in right now, but I bet you by the end of the day, it's gonna have views. That's just the way this works, That's the fun part. Well, you can't really do much Q&A without anybody asking Q's, so it's been about 6.5 minutes. I'll stick around a little longer, see if anybody comes in with any questions. Yesterday's live was pretty cool. If you do hop on here, watch yesterday's. I think it was, the thumbnail is me with the bib at the dentist. Listening to your conscience is always the right decision, but it's also the hardest decision. It's the most difficult one. That was a good video. I liked it. That was fun to do. It came in with a lot of truth. That's why I like sharing. When I come up with my video titles, I come up with them like on the fly, like something that happened just now or something that happened that day. Usually it's not more than one day, unless I got caught up with work or life and something that happened yesterday that I couldn't shoot yesterday, then I'll shoot it today. But I love recording videos, especially when they're lives, when I just experience something. Not to mention the shorts. The shorts are like hot off the press. That's like, dang, I just got through this issue. It's still warm. I still feel the stinging from the slap. And I'll get to it. And I'm able to shoot it. You could just see it in the video. Like, man, this guy's feeling it. He just went through it. When I rewatch, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when I shot that video, I just went through it. And I think that's the beauty of being able to shoot something on the fly, like the moment it happens. Then you can go back and do a live or do a regular video. But the sooner you can do it to when it happened, I believe it's the better, because it's the freshest. You'll remember the details, the crumbs, the little things. Later on, as time passes, you'll remember the big picture. You'll remember the big scenario, all the big, juicy, chunky parts. But when it comes to like the little details on maybe how you felt your lump in the throat and how you were having even a little bit of troubles breathing, and how maybe even like you felt like it smelled different, all the little details that you'll miss if you wait too long after the event happens. Because remember, what we're sharing here is the wisdom, and you share the wisdom, you gain the wisdom by experiencing the tough situations. Hey, someone is here. Hey, right on. What up? Oh, it's Joe. Right on. How are them push-ups? Yeah, let's get it. I finished them a little while ago too, feeling good. Did some leg lifts, some push-ups. I'll do some burpees right now at lunchtime. I'll stop by the house and I'll get some burpees done. You got to experience the adversity. That's what we share here. The challenge. How did that challenge feel? You don't just share the greatness of what happened. When it comes to personal development, when you come on here for the sharing part, the giving part, you come on here to share your experience. Remember the whole 3-part narrative of the challenge: the setup, the conflict, the resolution. The resolution is how you feel at the end, like, yeah, I did it, everything was great, cool. Yeah, but what about when like it started happening and you weren't expecting it? Share that part. And then when it was like at its total, like, damn, it's messed up, this hurts, this thing, what am I gonna do? I can't believe this is happening. Oh, another thing happened. Overlapping issues, overlapping challenges. I'm telling you, June, July, and August have been some of the toughest months for me. Toughest. From having a scare with one of my loved ones, and to stuff shutting down on me, getting the rug pulled out from under me in multiple avenues. It's just like, man, can this get any tougher? Usually, I would say something like that. I would whine, complain, like, oh man, you know what why is this happening? Or I don't even remember no more because I don't even practice those no more. What I do say is, yes, thank you. I got this. I won't let you down. I'll make you proud. I'm gonna come out of this winning, watch, because I will not whine, complain, bitch, or make myself the victim. Bring it. Let's go. What else you got? What else you got? Let's go. More. Face it more. Look into it more. Lean into it more. Let's find out more about this challenge instead of trying to ignore it or, oh, it's not really happening, or distracting myself. That's the old me. So you can imagine, I even got this extra tension in my jaw lately. I was telling my dentist yesterday, it's like, what is my jaw like hurt? And I keep on grinding my teeth during the day. He's like, oh, that's tension. And he pressed up against here and I was like, oh, that feels good. He's like, told you it was tension. Just massage yourself all day. I've been doing it all day and it's just relief. This has never happened to me before. Then again, I've never had this mindset before. Did you get some?
No.
So now that I got this new mindset of like, yeah, bring it. What's the next challenge you got? Because I know you're not going to give me something that I can't handle. I mean, how much of a relief is that? Any issue, challenge, adversity, problem, bullshit that comes my way, knowing, step one, you could handle this, guaranteed. Like, okay, perfect. It's not a, I don't know, I wonder if I can. No, there's 1,000% certainty that I could handle it. Because if I couldn't handle it, it wouldn't have been given to me. So the bigger the issue, the more proud I feel of myself. Like, really? This is what I'm capable of? Hell yeah, let's go. I knew I was a badass. Let's freaking get it. With that attitude, you don't think you're gonna get all the wisdom that comes behind it, all the prizes that come behind it? And yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I do. I do get all of it. Oh man, let's see. Sorry if I just put my finger on the screen like that. I know you. I think it was you, Joe. You said something, right? Let me see if I could get the chat up here. This is I hadn't shot here in horizontal, so I don't even know where the chat is. Oh, here it goes. Oh, here it is. Oh, right on. You're welcome, Joe. If you're still in here, you're welcome. Go get your dinner on. Enjoy your dinner, and you're welcome. And then just keep it up. Remember, number one priority. Your number one job is, before anything else, your number one priority is, how's my attitude? How's my attitude? No negative attitude, no low attitude, just 100% high level attitude with everything. Even when it goes south, even when it goes sour, even when it goes bullshit mode, always 100% your number one priority is to keep a high attitude. It's easy to have a high attitude when things are going good. I needed to make sure, like, I need to have it's easy. That's why everybody does it. Everything's going great. I feel great. Of course you do. Things are going your way. It's to have a high attitude when things go south, when things go sour, when people start treating you shitty, when people start making faces at you and making you feel some type of way and ignoring you or saying hurtful things, or when it's cold, it's dark, it's rainy, things are not going your way. That's when you gotta have a high attitude and watch what happens. Watch what happens. Remember those push-ups. That's what elevates your attitude. All it does is makes the voice of your conscience louder, so now you're getting direct instructions from the source of creation of what you should do next. Hey, we got 2 people in here. Hit the like button if you're in here. That way I know this horizontal thing works. I still can't find the chat. Oh, see, it disappeared again. Is it down here? Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Is it this? No. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Anybody else in here? Let's see, we got 1 like, and let's get 2 likes in there. Come on, that way I know this is working. I usually do vertical, but this time I'm doing horizontal, so I want to see what the difference is, if it's a better experience, it's more enjoyable. I know my finger keeps on coming up, so I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to work on this side, so I don't... There's the chat. There we go. I kind of like that the chat automatically hides. That's kind of neat. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna bounce. It's been 15 minutes. We got 2 people in here. Joe, thanks for coming in. Keep it up. Like I said, your priority is to keep your attitude high all day, especially when it starts compressing you, when it gets cloudy, when you got traffic, when there's a lot of people at the store, when you can't find that thing, when you spill something, when you start getting hungry and you know it's not time to eat yet, when you want more food and you know that you shouldn't have it, when you choose not to have that sugary drink and you want it so bad, be right there. High attitude, high attitude, high attitude. That's when you say thank you. Thank you for this feeling of hunger. Thank you for this feeling of like, oh, I want it, but I know I shouldn't, so I'm not. Thank you for the message. My conscience is telling me not to drink it, to drink water instead of the sugary drink. And you do. And you have that sensation of what I wanted so bad, but I'm not going to do it right there. High attitude. Thank you. Thank you for that feeling. Thank you for that craving that I'm not going to satisfy. Gratitude. Remember, it's up there with love. One of the highest 2 attitudes. Love and gratitude. Those are high attitudes right there. But I love everybody. I love my loved ones. I'm always grateful. I'm grateful for my cat, my dog, my friends, my no, that of course you are. But you gotta be grateful when it gets ugly, when it gets difficult. That's when the gratitude kicks in. I'm grateful that I'm hungry. I'm grateful that I'm not gonna eat and I'm gonna stay hungry. I'm grateful that I'm not gonna have the sugary drink and I still have that craving. I'm grateful that my loved one talked to me that way or treated me that way. I'm grateful that I just saw this lady eating a delicious burrito and I'm not gonna have it, and I'm still gonna have chicken and rice, even though that looks so good and I could stop by right now and get one for myself, but I'm not. No matter how much my mouth is salivating right now because that thing looks so good, but I'm not. And I'm gonna take another glance at it as she takes a bite out of it, just so I could salivate more and desire it more, but I know 1000% that I'm not going to. I just took in some saliva right now, so my mouth is so watery. Even though I took a double look at that burrito, I'm still not gonna have it because I want the discipline so I can gain the confidence of knowing that I could have, but I know that I shouldn't, so I won't. And be thankful. Thank you that I'm not gonna have it. Oh, but you're not gonna have it. Shouldn't you be like hungry and upset that you can't have it? And damn it, I hate this diet. No, I love my diet. I love that I don't get to eat the things I want to eat purposefully. That's what gains me the discipline. All right, Joe, you keep on doing that. Keep it up. You know I'll be live later. If you see me pop up, come in. Yeah, I'm gonna go shoot a video right now so I could upload it later. So I don't know what the difference is. We'll see what it is when it comes to horizontal, vertical. Unless I know there's 2 of you in here. Anybody? If you got a question, I'm doing a Q&A right now with personal development and sharing your journey of personal development on YouTube. Before I hop on off, you have any questions? Now's the time. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next Q&A. Those happen during the day mostly, and I go live in the evening. Let's see. Looks like that's it. All right. I'll see you later. Bye.